Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's kind of a dreary Monday, so we're just going to pretend like we're here in the basement and it's a beautiful 80-degree day and we're just crafting because that's what we chose to do and not cold and rainy and gross and staying inside all bundled up and still crafting because we want to. So, because it's Monday, I have a little bit of randomness today to share with you guys. But that's me, right? I'm always so random. So, one of the things that I wanted to show you is a new set of products coming out on November 2nd. And mind blown, do you realize that November 2nd is 1 week from today? What? How crazy is that? I still can't wrap my mind around it. Like, Halloween is this weekend, and we're into November, and yeah, it absolutely boggles my mind. Like, Christmas will be here before we know it. Sorry, that was just sticking out over the top and drove me nuts. So, this is a new product suite that is coming out. So you can see that there is a Christmas stamp set as well as an all occasion stamp set. They're called curvy because everything kind of has that fun swoopy swoop to it. So it's really fun to play with. And of course, because they're photopolymer, you can always modify that swoop to be more or less or thin, or, you know, like you can make it just a gradual swoop, or you can make it a real big swoop or anything like that. So that's super fun. I am loving like the flowers and the birdies and stuff on this one. This one I do like the greenery. I'm not so sure. I haven't played with the stars yet. Here is a card that I actually just made this morning. So super cute. You can see how the trees swoop down. And then May Your Days Be Merry and Bright swoops down on this one. And then there's that little detail of those holes done with the coordinating dies. So, which I think that die I might have left over there. I did. So, you're just going to have to go off of the visual of those little dots on this one. And then you'll see that there's like a really elegant decorative border. And then of course there's leaves. And then there's like a little twig of leaves. There's the 3 birds. I'm trying to think of what this item is. Oh, that's this little twig piece. And then of course you have these 2 pieces, the flowers and the leaves. So these leaves and these leaves do not coordinate together. It's these that actually coordinate with it. So, like that. These images on the front of this are actually at 95%, so that's why it doesn't match up completely. You can see it says images at 95. This actually says images at 80, so they're a little bit smaller on the front cover, but they're bigger in real life. So, there are the dies and the stamp set, the Christmas dies, and the same, or I'm sorry, I'm confusing everyone, including myself. So there's 1 set of dies and 2 stamp sets, 1 Christmas one and 1 all occasions one. There's also Christmas Designer Series paper. And this is awesome for Christmas, but also very all occasion-y, if that's a word. And I totally ripped that top piece because I stuck some adhesive on it. So I should have like pulled all of these apart. Should be like right here maybe? Right here. Okay. So there's, and this is in the 3 colors, Sahara Sand, Shaded Spruce, and Cherry Cobbler. By the way, I am loving Shaded Spruce this year for Christmas. So actually, I think these are the 4 patterns because I haven't used any of the Cherry Cobbler yet. So you can see there's like the squares minus that little foofy piece that I ripped and some diagonal stripes. Then there's the greenery and stars. I love the stars. Then this is just dots, like random dots. It's not like lined up polka dots or anything. They're just random. And again, like, I don't know that I would call this holly, but there is those 3 little dots and then like a greenery piece, but it's more of like an evergreen. And the dots are just random. So I don't think I would call that holly, but let me know. Do you think you would call it holly? Hi, Karen. You love this sweet. Well, you're in luck because you're coming to class tomorrow and we're making a card with it. And then there's also this one with the little trees and the tufted look. So that comes in those 4 sheets, 8 patterns. Well, more sheets than that. Because there's 4 each of this sheet in cherry cobbler, in shaded spruce, and in Sahara sand, but it's double-sided. So that's why, like, I've used some of the pieces and I was like, oh, well, how am I going to show those? And I was like, oh, I'll show the pieces, but it's the same patterns, just in the different colors. So you can see here's the stars and the stripes and the dots and the greenery and the trees. So yeah, super cute patterns. But like, I love the fact that these can be used for all occasion too, because the trees make great masculine cards all throughout the year. And like, just patterns like dots and stripes and things are great for backgrounds for any occasion all throughout the year. So like, of course, looking at it, you're like, oh, that just screams Christmas. It's red, green, and tan, Sahara sand. But really, whenever you piece it apart, it's totally different. Like this, Valentine's Day. I think that looks very Valentine's Day-ish. And then like this one, you might not like the evergreen or the holly, but it's dots. So you can always use that side. I love it when the designer paper has a side that might be a specific print, whether it be pets or flowers or Christmas or Halloween or Easter eggs. And then the other side is a more generic print, because then if I don't like that side or I don't use it in time for the holiday, I can always use the other side. It's perfect. I was like, should I even attempt to try to put it back in or just move on? But it worked. I got it back in, so that's good. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Monday, even though here in Illinois it's kind of dreary and meh. But also, let me know if it flickers, because I got a new webcam and I'm hoping this one doesn't flicker. So if it does flicker, then let me know. Otherwise, fingers crossed. I feel like it's a crisper image too, so you can see my fabulous face better. Although I have to say, on Friday, there's a chance that you're not going to see my face, because I don't know that I can keep the secret of knowing the gender and talking to people. Any people. I am a horrible secret keeper. So anyway, here, I'll show you that sample again. So I use the trees, I use the greeting, I use the designer paper, and I did a little gem with the holiday. Woo! I also moved this camera to be closer to me, because I was always back here. And then here I am messing up and showing it too far forward. I'll get it together one of these days. Maybe. So there you go. This is one of the holiday jewels from this set, Holiday Rhinestone Basics. I actually have found that I'm using these a lot more than I thought, because I'm like, ooh, I want a blue gem. And then boom, I'm like, I have a blue gem. So super cute. And then on the inside, I used the Merry Christmas and then that like twig piece. But I could have also used a strip of this leftover designer series paper and done, oh, well, that one's the tufted look. and done something like that too. So it all depends on how much you want to use up your designer series paper scraps or how much you want to stamp, because it's both so exciting. Okay, now we're going to set that aside. That is available November 2nd. So the day that that's available, I'll be doing a live and revealing the gender and putting a link down below so that you guys can click directly onto it. So one more week that we have to wait to be able to get that. So although you could sign up to be a demonstrator and get it today, well, actually order it today. It wouldn't necessarily arrive today, but you could order it today with your starter kit and get it sooner. Okay, so one of the other things that I did, you guys all know how I'm panicking about Christmas cards. So I went through all of my Memories and More note cards and envelopes and pulled out all of the Christmas ones. Because one, I want to use them up while it's still the season. And two, these are super easy, quick, and simple cards. Look at that. Super fabulous. So that is one of the things that I'm going to do today is just work on assembling all of those. So like I said, I pulled out all the Christmas ones so that I could use those up. I don't know, should this go on brown cinnamon cider or should it go on the Just Jade? Maybe I'll do one of each. How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do? We worked on some house projects. We napped. We dealt with allergies. As you can tell, I'm trying to keep mine under control because I really don't want them to become something more. But still just allergies. At least we have no crazy weather spikes in the foreseeable future. That's the best I can say about that. Like, I feel like it's not going to get up to 80 again, but it's the Midwest, so the chances of it doing that in December are not 0%. I'll just say that much. Ooh, I swear, baby Aha just kicked. It just feels like random little, like, heartbeats. Like, it's just like a little, like, boop. Like, hello. And so that's what I just felt. So maybe we have a crafter coming. Also, if you haven't submitted your vote, be sure to do that. Boy is currently winning. Although, so, okay, you guys are all now convincing me that it's probably a boy. But that's what everybody did for Claire. So then I'm like, no, this is just a repeat of that. That means it's going to be a girl. So I'm still a hot mess, so I have no clue. So which one do you guys like? Do you like the Just Jade or do you like the cinnamon cider? Gosh, I really thought I liked the Just Jade, but putting them side by side, it's a really hard pick. So Just Jade or cinnamon cider? I really pushed my laptop like into the corner, so now the comments aren't as easy. I'm like looking around the corner and everything. So Just Jade or cinnamon cider. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing a little bit of both. I am going to run out of note cards and envelopes before I run out of all of these pieces. And I have more ordered. I really need to recount so that I can get a better grasp on how many Christmas cards I do have complete. I want to say there's a chance I'm close to 100, which means I'm over the halfway point, I think. I did buy 100 Christmas stamps this weekend, so I can start working on envelopes. And after all, that's part of it. Or I can make Brad do that. Just Jade for you. Okay, I'm doing the last one or the last two. The last one in Just Jade. But I also am going to stamp something on the inside because there's so much room on the inside because these cards are huge. And let's be honest, I'm probably not going to write that much because when I do a whole bunch, I mean, sometimes I put like a little snippet in there, although I don't know what I'm going to put, except maybe something about the baby. But like a lot of times, like with family, if I know I'm going to see them at an upcoming event, I'll say like, can't wait to see you on the 21st or whatever it might be. But I don't think that's happening this year. So I almost feel like I could do this greenery that I think is, yeah, it's still out. This greenery. And then I'm going to do, if it says winter wishes here, hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. I don't know. Is this year really that busy? I feel like we've like super slowed down. Hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. I do like that one. Actually, I think I want to do this one. It says, may your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for the wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. I don't know. For some reason, that one is like reaching out to me today. So the stamp sets that I am using, or that I pulled out, so there's the Curvy Christmas, and I'm going to use that greenery piece. For Unto Us, which is great for greetings. More religious greetings, I feel like. Perfectly Plaid, because I really like this scrolly font. But then there's also that one that works really well. And then that one. And then Snowman Season, which is the Hoping the Season Builds Heartwarming Memories, which I'm feeling very pulled to as well. And Itty Bitty Christmas, which is like smaller greetings, but lots of great good ones. I'm really pulled to that one about the Making Memories one because I kind of feel like that's what it's all about this year. We might not be spending a lot of time running from Christmas to Christmas or, you know, spending a ton of time running around with family or events and things like that, and instead spending more time at home with family. So I really find that one to be, like, I think we'll be playing, like, outside in the snow much more this Christmas. And by we, I mean Brad and Claire, while I stay inside like a beached whale and take pictures. Although, I have my own little heater with me, so who knows? We'll see how that goes. Any of you others who have been pregnant during the winter, give me some tips. I hate wearing jackets anyway, unless I'm going to be outside for an extended period of time. So I'm not really that concerned about not fitting into my winter jacket. And technically I was pregnant with Claire through the winter, but I was 2 months behind where I currently am. So, like, I was, like, December was, like, weeks 16, 17, 18, 19, like, was, like, anywhere after 15. And then, of course, you know, I was, like, into week 30 by the time it started warming up again. 30, 40, 35 maybe-ish. She was born at the end of May. I can't do math. Or dates, apparently. But yeah, this one is March, so we're like bumped up 2 months. So I am already hitting week 20 at the end of October. So it's just like, it's kind of the same, but it's not. Just Jade is actually a really pretty color that I feel like I haven't given enough attention to. Now I have to say, Cinnamon Cider, Not really my color. But I'm not a brown fan, so don't... There's nothing against cinnamon cider. How gorgeous is that? Come on. So simple. I just adhered that to the front and put that on the inside. Love it. I'm not a brown fan. I'm more like black, white, gray. Hence why we're redoing our entire house on the inside into black, white, and gray. Like we're changing all the trim to be white. Oh no, I feel like I rocked. I did, but it's just that little dab right there, so I don't think anyone will notice. We changed the door handle fixtures that were difficult to open into black ones, and now they're so easy to open and fabulous that Claire can open doors now. Feel like that was a mistake, but it's not too bad yet. Sometimes she wants to get in the pantry. The thing is she wants to get into the pantry not to get food and eat. She wants to get it to get food and stow it away. Put it in her shopping cart and push it around, or put it in her bag and carry it around. She doesn't eat it. She doesn't even open it. She knows it's food, but she doesn't care about that. She just wants to have it. Which I will say, I don't know. It's either mom's awesome or mom fail. I played like shopping with her like last March, where I would set a whole bunch of food, like all of her little snacky items, or boxes of cereal on the chairs. So like I took the 6 chairs around our table, turned them around, and then set food there, and then told her to drive around with her shopping cart and pretty much clear the shelves. So maybe that was my fault and I shouldn't have done that, but it was fun at the time. And yes, we're getting her a kitchen with more play food. She already has a lot of play food, but we're getting a kitchen and more play food and stuff like that for Christmas. So I think she is going to love it. How many of you guys have started Christmas shopping? I'm ready to Christmas shop and like just be done. But then I'm also waiting for November when like Black Friday deals and stuff all start. Okay. So we have our Just Jade and our cinnamon cider and our cute little inside. So quick and simple. So fabulous. I love it. This is the Memories and More kit. So there's the cards, and then there's also the note cards and envelopes. So now that we've done all the big ones, now it's time to move into some of these small ones. So these small ones actually fit inside that little fabulous polka dot. So this one I kind of want like a big fat Merry Christmas that fills that a little bit better. There are other items. This is, crafting without inky fingers is just not crafting. Here is a couple others that I absolutely love. Embrace Today. And You Are My Sunshine. So there's lots of other colors and other patterns. It's not all Christmassy. I just pulled out the Christmas stuff to use those up and to get moving along on my Christmas cards. Okay, what about the Merry Christmas? I could go bigger. Is there something bigger? I don't really think I want Hark the Herald Angels Sing. But what about this one? This one's quite big. Christmas Begins with Christ. And it even has that little twig. I think I'm going to do, since I have so many to do, I kind of don't feel bad just doing random ones of everything because I can try them all out. Okay, where'd my green go? And apparently a lot of these cards are going to be my religious cards because you have a lot of yours finished. Although I kind of made a list the other day, and because we're not attending a lot of family events and doing like grab bags and all of that, I don't really feel like I have a ton of Christmas to shop for. So then I kind of feel like a little bit relaxed on some of it. And I know some of the gifts I'm getting, I just need to get them. So I'm not actually feeling overwhelmed about that. I'm still feeling overwhelmed about the cards though. Also, I asked this and I don't feel like I got a lot of responses. But I asked it at the end of one the other day. Do you like to give gift cards? Do you like to receive gift cards or both? I am not a huge fan of giving them. I just feel like it's like little and like not enough. Even though, you know, like you can put an absorbent amount of money on the gift card and then it's plenty. But it just seems so little, like, oh, here's a little gift card. And in a way, I sometimes feel like it's not personalized. Even though if the person loves that store or needs something from that store, then you're helping that. So I feel like that's a good thing. Because I love getting them. I love getting gift cards. I just don't like giving them. So let me know your thoughts. Do you love getting them? Do you love getting them? Getting? I hope I got that right. Okay. And then I guess one more. Okay. I'm going to have 1,000,001 stamps to clean off at the end, and I just hope I'm not getting an elbow or anything into them. Oh! There's a really cute poinsettia pattern on the back. Well, guess I won't be using that. You know, I could also lift this up and make them dimensionalized. Let's do that with a few. I do have to say adding dimensionals does kind of slow things down because you have to stick them on and then peel off the backs. But if you're not an overuser like I am, that doesn't take as long. Also, we haven't talked about food on here in a long time, on what we're making for supper, and I am so over trying to figure out what to make for supper. So if you have any good ideas, do share. Because I feel like that question every day just makes me want to pull my hair out. Ready to sign up for a personal chef who can just make whatever at the drop of a hat without needing to go to the store all the time. Is that a thing? Okay. Let's see. Should this be on? I really think I like it on the green and not on the cinnamon cider. So we're going to do all green. Oh no, we might not be able to. I think I'm already running out. See, that's kind of how I feel, Tammy. Even though I don't think that's the case necessarily. But yeah, I just kind of feel like they're like, I didn't know what else to get you. Here's a gift card. Toss. Like, and I even, like, because I have an idea for a gift card for somebody, because I want to really give her something nice. And the only thing that I can, like, think of is a gift card to one of her favorite stores. And then I thought about putting it together with, like, you know, some random little, like, yummy treats and stuff like that to kind of make it something else. And I feel, like, excited to give that to her. But then on the other hand, I'm also, like, I feel like that's like the easy way out. Um, and I don't feel that excited. You know, like I'm kind of bummed about it too. Okay, so the inside of this one, I think I'm going to do the greenery again. Now, do you like getting gift cards, Tammy? Feel like I need to move this ink pad closer so I'm not reaching over everything. I don't know what greeting I want on the inside though. I mean, this one could technically just say Merry Christmas on the front. Or I mean on the inside, since it doesn't say Merry Christmas on the front. The other thing about gift cards this year is I don't really know who all we might see or might not see. And so in a way, a gift card and even some treats or something is small enough to where I'd be able to box it up and not send, you know, a refrigerator box full of gifts to someone. I think I'm just going to stamp Merry Christmas on the inside of this one. Yeah. What do you think? What greeting goes on the inside of Christmas Begins with Christ? I'm just stamping Merry Christmas. I can't think. Although I always kind of like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Because it's like an all-in-one. It's not, but you're not getting two cards, one for Christmas and one for Happy New Year's. So, since they're so close together, I just want to send all the wishes. But I guess if that was the case, I might as well say happy everything else too. So, I guess it's okay. Or I could always write it. Okay, so this is our second set of cards. And then this one I actually did on dimensionals. So you can see flat and dimensional. Kind of gives the card just a little bit more foo-foo. And I'm going really simple with these. You could always like add a layer of cardstock, add some embellishments, add some ribbon, different things like that. I just am not today. Some of these other ones I might that are like a little bit smaller. So this little guy I'm actually going to save. Oh, here's a couple more winter wishes. But I want to find something to do with the cinnamon cider. There's also this one that I thought was very wintry, and I might even be able to stamp, let's see. Like Happy Holidays. Oh, I actually haven't put that one together yet. How about Season's Greetings? Because this is really elegant. It would have to be up into the stems, and I'm not so sure that it would show up. But I'm going to wing it, and I'm going to do it anyway and see what happens. What do you think? Is it too hard to read? Is it too far up into the stems? There you go. You can use them for Stampin' Up! Orders. Sometimes I do find gift cards to be difficult to use up because like you have to have that like I almost want to spend more than I need to use. Like if it's like a $25 gift card, I want to spend $30 so that I use it all up, because when you have like $2 left, it can be annoying, but that's just the weird organizational freak in me that wants to clean it up like it's like money burning a hole in my pocket or something. But yeah, what do you guys think about this one? Stamp it on a scrap and pop it up. Of course! Hold on, let me go get a punch. Why didn't I think of that? That's why I get on here and talk with you guys, so that you guys can give me inspiration and ideas. And I probably shouldn't have punched that out first. I should probably stamp first. But I got too excited. I wonder if I can actually get it lined up. Ooh, it might not actually fit. Oh my gosh, it looks fabulous! I totally was like, I don't even care. I don't think it's gonna fit. And then boom, nailed it. Now see, I like that better. It pops more because we don't have those stems in the way. So now we need dimensional trim. So I'm going to use like this little strip here. Tammy, you're a genius. Thanks for the great idea. I'm not so sure I like this on the cinnamon cider, but let's try another one on the blue. I probably won't be able to get that one perfectly lined up again to do a second one. Ooh, I like it on the blue so much better. I don't know. You know, it's so crazy. I look at the one and I'm like, I like that. And then I look at the other and I'm like, oh, I kind of like that too. Okay, so this time I stamped it and then now I'm going to punch it out. I feel like that was more difficult than just winging it. You had all 5 grandkids this weekend? Girl, I hope you have a nap scheduled for today. I also feel like this one calls for some jewels and gems. Maybe some blue ones on this one. Anytime you want to add in a 6th grandkid, I can bring Claire over. She can be an honorary grandchild. She'll just fit in with the rest. Ooh, one's on my finger. Oh no. So that just adds a little bit of texture to the card. And then I gotta pop this one up. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad that you think these are pretty. Super easy, too. You know, really that Season's Greetings that's now crooked could easily even be put like down here or even stamped down here. And that would look fabulous, too. Wonder if I put the Just Jade jewels to pop like one of the other colors. Girl, I'm pretty sure she could handle the chaos. I mean, it might be a little overwhelming, but one, she goes to school with 9 or 8 other kids, and 2, my family is very, very crazy too. And she holds her own pretty well. Ooh, I still need to stamp the insides. Okay, what am I going to stamp on the inside? May this special season be wrapped in joy, love, and joy. I think I'm going to go with that one. Wherever that one went. Where did it go? Love and joy. Where are you? That's why I'm saying she would probably blend in very well, because it would just be complete and total chaos. And we go on play dates with other 2-year-olds, and it's complete and total chaos. It's times like those that I wonder how in the world my sister has 6 kids. When sometimes I feel like I can't even handle my one. Okay, what about a little decoration? I don't feel like that greenery really fits. But this little greenery might fit. There's actually 2 pieces. I think I'm going to go with the bigger one. Although I did stamp that in green. And if I stamp this in green, that's a lot of green. I'm pretty much using every single clear block I have because I haven't cleaned off any of these. I could, I guess, do this in the cinnamon cider and then it would kind of look like a stick. But I also think I'm going to stamp it on the corners and like stamp it multiple times. Okay. Oh, nope, it went away. Yes, there it is. Okay, so you know how I've talked to you guys a couple times about how when a stamp is new, sometimes it pools the ink in certain areas? Look at that. See how the center of this is not inked up or doesn't look inked up? I hope you guys can see it. How close do I have to get? Yeah. See how it's not really inked up right there? There's a glare. Okay, I'm going to ink it up because whenever I inked it up again, I was like, oh, we're good. And then it started again where the ink like pulls away and pools in sections. So I'm going to show you again. Looks good, looks good. And now it's starting to pull, I feel like. Yep. So, I mean, I guess if you're super quick, you might not notice that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a few times. Clean off my stamp to sort of get that, like, get it worn in a little and get rid of any of that residue that might be on there. It's simply just like the grease or oil or whatever it is that they use to pop the stamps out of the molds. So it's kind of like, you know, getting a cake out of the cake pan where you grease and flour it. So it's kind of the same sort of thing. And just sometimes it stays on a stamp a lot more than it does on others. So there's nothing wrong with it. You just kind of need to rough and toughen it up and clean it off and then you're good. Okay, so I inked it up again. And we look good. So just a little greenery in the corner. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in this corner. Maybe I'll just do it in the outside corners, because otherwise I'd have to mask that off. That is so cute looking. It really makes me want to do all 4 corners, but I'm not. Maybe I will on this one. I don't know. Should I? Should I go for it and do all 4 corners, or should I do the opposing corners? Do you guys like that? Here, I'll try to like leave it in view. And I'm just kind of stamping a few extra times to get that variation in color. I feel like I need one more dark one in the center. And it just sort of gives that full branchy, bushy, grassy look. I love it. It's so cute. Okay. Oh, geez, it's already 1 o'clock. Well, I guess we're going to stop there then, because we're also out of the cards and envelopes. So here we have the cinnamon cider and the misty moonlight, and then the fun little inside. And thank you, Tammy. You're amazing, and gave me the great idea to pop up the greeting on a piece of scrap paper and punch it out. Then we have 3 of these. One of them I did popped up with dimensionals, and one of them is flat. And fun little Merry Christmas with some greenery on the inside. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And then this one I did in both the cinnamon cider and the just jade. And then the inside also has that greenery with an inside greeting. That's more wordy than Merry Christmas. So I'm feeling really good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards done while chit-chatting with you guys. So I'm 10 cards ahead. And I just have to wait until more of my cards and envelopes. Oh, it looks like I have one more here. One of the cinnamon cider ones. So I just have one more of those. I'm going to rapidly do it with this one. So 11 quick and simple Christmas cards. And of course, you can always use any of the other pieces of the kit to make all occasion cards for birthdays, sympathy, anything like that. So it's really a great kit to be able to use for so many different things. But of course, you can also use it for scrapbooking and memory keeping too, with the pocket style. So if you guys need help with any of your Christmas card projects or needs or anything like that, reach out. I'm always happy to give you guys some inspiration, give you guys some tips and tricks, and help you along the way, because I just want to make crafting fun and enjoyable for you and not stressful and crazy. So yeah, reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for stamping along with me today in Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. You guys are amazing, and you're definitely therapy for me. I hope I am also therapy for you. And now we can get through the week. So I will see you guys on Friday at 12:15. Hopefully the timing and everything goes okay, but I should be home in time from our appointment by then. I will know the gender, but I will be keeping my lips sealed. So I won't be saying anything on Friday, but I will be the following Monday. So one more week for you guys to find out. And if you haven't guessed yet, Team Blue or Team Pink, let me know in the comments below, and I will have a little heart for you. I have blue hearts, pink hearts, and I even have yellow hearts If you wish to not pick a gender but still send well wishes. So if you wish to do that, I can write your name on the yellow heart too. So I have names on all of the hearts for each of your guesses, and I love it. You guys are amazing. I wish you guys all the best. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. You're amazing, and I want you to all stay safe and stay healthy and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back on Friday. Bye.